on the podcases.
Hey, man.
I don't know. I don't like to catch cases now. I'm scared of
Nah,
that.
man. Nah, we definitely won't do that to you, man. But
Hey, man, it's a
I
Shaw
just
you thing, though. You already know. It's a Shaw you thing, definitely.
oh
Oh yeah, man.
Shaw
bro,
you.
say no more. Say less, as they say. Say less, man. You
Hey,
know.
118 East South Street.
Hey, man, East South Street.
Hey, man, say
Oh
less.
man.
God bless you, brother. Thank you for joining us this evening, man. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you
We
for
humbly
having me,
appreciate
bro.
that, man. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. And
Man, it's an honor, man. It's an
it's a,
honor to have you here, man.
Oh, man. I'm
Yeah,
honored,
bro.
man. Thank you for having me on your platform, for real.
Hey, man. Thank you for all the work that you're doing, man. A lot of people are going to be surprised or learn something today about what you're doing and where you're heading and all that, man. We want to get into all of that, man. You know, we want to just the idea of what we're trying to do today is not only just have a conversation with you about what you've done, what you accomplished, and where you're heading, what your goals are politically and all of that, man. But you know, man, you are a you know what I'm saying, you're a hip hop pioneer, entrepreneur, philanthropist, man, and you know, you're heading into political realm. So we're gonna touch on all that, brother. So
Yeah.
the floor is yours, man. But you know, like I said, we want to welcome you to the podcasts, man. And you know, like I said, we just want to start where we all kind of intertwine some kind of way at
I think I
ain't
should turn
Shaw you.
There we go. I can turn it
You
that
know what I'm
way.
saying?
Yeah.
So,
Thank you,
so
man.
tell us, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you, man.
yeah, man. So this is all you, man. So tell us, man. Tell us how you got to Shaw you, man. We want to start there and just how you got to Shaw you, and we go from there, brother.
Oh, man. How I got to Shaw you. Well, first, I was playing baseball, you know, and I was supposed to go some other schools to play baseball. I had partial scholarships, different places, smaller schools. I had full ride, and I got in some trouble, man. You know, riding with some friends, joy riding with some friends, and there was a gun in the car. There was some drugs in the car, you know, and I was fortunate, man, to have a councilman who knew that I wasn't a bad guy. That it was literally just a case of me joy riding, and it was three other people in the car, and somebody just wound up later on just copping out to saying that it was their stuff or whatever. But it's just, I look at it because I lost scholarships to other schools, and I had to sit in a program in Newark, New Jersey, that the councilman set up, and at that time, and he was a alumni of Shaw University.
Wow.
And he had me go to Shaw. That's one of the reasons why I pledged Alpha too. He was an alpha man, and you know, he was just a great inspiration in my life, and kind of really saved my life, you know. And I went to Shaw University, and then by going to Shaw University, it changed my life. You know, I got my record deal in Shaw University. I felt like by me joining my fraternity, I met some great men, some great young men, some great leaders that gave me some direction and into my furthering into manhood. And you know, that was the reason why I went to Shaw University. It's not like I filled out an application and signed up to say I'm going to Shaw. It was a predicament. You know, I just believe sometimes, man, as I'm getting older, sometimes you can have a plan, you know, and then God has another plan.
Yo, every time, brother.
You know, every time. You know, when you think it's your plan, you know, well, I'm gonna set it up like this, I'm gonna do it like that. And even if it happens like that, that's because, you know, the powers that be let it happen like that.
Right.
No doubt,
And
brother.
you know, the higher power let it happen like that. But most of the time when you get on that highway, you don't know that you're gonna like something at that next off ramp, or you don't know if you're gonna catch a flat tire. You don't know if a rock is gonna, you know, crack your windshield. So there's so
Right.
many different things on that journey of life that you don't know. I always tell the story of, you know, an automobile is built with headlights that only see up to 200 feet in front of you, and this is fact.
Right.
You know, but that's only when the car and the automobile is standing still. You know, it sees 200 feet in front of you, but as it starts to move, you see another 200 feet. You know,
Right.
as it starts to move further, you see another 200 feet. So you
Exactly.
start to see things that you couldn't see, you know, off in the distance while you were sitting still. So that gave me the energy to say, I can no longer sit still, even if I don't know the location that I'm going to. I might know the location, but even though I don't know the route that I might take, you know, I just have to keep on moving, and I will find my way. And that's what happened, man. That's why I went to Shaw University by by the grace of God, man.
Wow. So what year did you get there, dude?
I got there a year after I graduated. So I graduated in 1989, and I got there. I had to deal with this court case. So I got there in 1990 when the judge threw everything out just because of this councilman.
Now, did you play baseball down the show?
I went there to play baseball, and I wound up not really playing. Like I went there, met the coaches, met everybody. You know, Kirby Marshall became one of my best friends, and he was a great pitcher on the team, and became my frat brother. But I didn't play. I wound up getting into the acting. The acting, you know, part of Shaw Bears. You know, I started doing the acting thing, man.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. I've been following you for a while, bro. Even before I had the opportunity to know more about you coming to Shaw and everything like that, just from your music and everything like that, man. And even at the, you don't do as much as music you normally do, but your transformation into the political realm and everything like that, right? But I have to ask you just one thing. Me, Sai and I talk about this all the time, man.
Mm-hmm.
The "Here Comes the Lord's" video, right? At Shaw U.
Right.
Tell us how all that came about, bro.
Man, Shaw University, man. So one thing that we do, we like to be authentic. You know, the way that we learn the hip hop, and myself, my crew, how we learn the hip hop is hip hop. You talked about the culture through its elements, and whatever you were living, however you were living hip hop, you spoke about it. We just happened to be college students. So we wanted to show the authenticity of us being in college. That dorm room that I was in, that was really my dorm room. 908. You remember on the corner we had the 3 dorm rooms.
We was 315.
Okay. And that was really my dorm room, and we just wanted to show how we were living, and that was it, man. It was just like, if you went to Shaw University, man, the people out there who don't know, it was just such like a fraternity. Beyond the Divine Nine, it was more of a fraternity just because you went to Shaw University, and you didn't have to be in a fraternity because Shaw was a fraternity and a sorority within itself. And we wanted to show love because we made it. We wanted to show the people who supported us when we didn't have a deal. In the Bears Den, and at the Alpha Talent shows, and all of that type of stuff. So we wanted to show who we were while we were on campus. And what we didn't realize is how it would inspire so many people to go to college.
Yeah.
You know how many people walked up to me on tour and said, I went to college. I furthered my education because I saw you guys on Shaw University's campus. And that just means so much, because you don't realize that the power that you have when you have a certain type of fame or some type of publicity. Like, you empower others when you have power. And I'm not